Hi guys, I'm Missy, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a unboxing of the Catrice Advent Calendar for 2025. This is very different from like typical Advent calendars. As you can see, it's in this nice makeup bag. But before we get started, I just want to say if you like beauty content such as this, unboxings, mystery boxes, you like tutorials, you like reviews, all that good stuff. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and it's quickly approaching. As of today, I'm at 398, so I'm getting close. But if you haven't already subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you would. It would really help me out. So if you guys are interested in this look that I have on, I did film it as a short for here on YouTube, and as well as for like my Instagram and probably my TikTok too. It'll go up on all platforms. But I use the Nomad Cosmetics, I believe you pronounce it Christkindlmark. It's German. I do have German ancestry on my mom's side that I discovered through like family search. So it's kind of interesting to have a German themed palette. I like the palette so far. The only thing I will say, I have hooded eyes. So the gingerbread shade right here, I have it on the inner part of my lid. It is creasing. I've had to tap it out a couple times. So if you don't like your shadows creasing and have to keep fixing it, maybe this might not be for you. But I'm super excited because I won this palette actually off of Instagram, and I never win anything, so I was shocked. So yeah, I'm happy that I won a palette from one of my favorite brands. Alright, but today's video is going to be a unboxing of the Catrice Cosmetics Advent Calendar for 2025. It is called the Twinkling Treasures, and I believe it is a 25-day, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so they're not numbered. They're like letters from my understanding. So let's just dive right in. I've liked my Advent calendars from Catrice in the past. I'm just going to cut the little thing off. Okay, so there's a little sleeve that comes on, and there's some writing on the inside. Celebrate the most wonderful time of the year with a daily dose of Catrice beauty. So let the joy of unwrapping these luxurious gifts make your holiday season unforgettable. With a trend-conscious focus on long-lasting charm, this beauty companion is your go-to well beyond the festive season. Okay, and it says Merry Christmas. Alright, nice. So obviously the first item you get is this cute little like faux leather makeup bag. Pretty decent size too. And it has this like gold metal hardware that says Catrice on it. I do think, yeah, there's a little thing on this. See if I can, there we go. That was a little scary to cut. I was afraid I was going to cut the bag. Alright, so let's just dive right in. It does say Catrice on the handle too. It's really nice. And it comes like this. So it comes like this. It's a bunch of little like sachet bags in here. Or tulle, I'm not exactly sure. Well, what I think it's called sachet bags, but so they do have numbers on the bags. So let me see if I can hunt down one. Okay, alright, there we go. This is one. I'll find a use for the little sachet bags to reuse. So it looks like we have a blush. Okay, it's like a baked formula. And it's glowy. Alright. Okay, not bad. Starting out. Okay, let's find 2. Okay, here's 2. And 2 is a Catrice lip gloss stick in CO1 Marry Me. I've never seen a lip gloss stick. It's a lip crayon. These remind me of the Just a Tints that ColourPop used to have. These apparently are getting popular again from my understanding. So there is that. No, I did just declutter all of my ColourPop Just a Tints. But I'll try that out, see how I feel about it. Alright, so we're going to move on to number 3 here. Okay, and number 3 is a highlighter glow stick in CO1 Glow Ho Ho. I'm glad that they're naming them, because normally they just put like a number on them and don't name them. I do like these little highlighter sticks like this. It does look like it's going to be a nice shade for me. Okay, very pretty. Let me go back and see if there was an actual name on the blush. Yeah, so the blush was Baked Apple Pink. Okay. Alright, we are on number 4. You guys, you know me by now, I'll probably miss a number and have to go back. I always do in these advent calendars, especially the 25-day ones. But we're going to go on to number 4. And number 4 is a single shadow. It's called a mono eyeshadow in CO1 Starlight Sparkle. Okay. I know sparkly single shadows are becoming popular again. That's what they look like. Kind of a taupey shade. Okay, definitely going to add that to my singles collection. Alright, now we're on number, sorry guys, I'm losing my voice. We're on number 5. Okay, and number 5 looks to be a keychain that says Catrice Charm Ring, Christmas Charms. So I guess you could like put it on your bag and stuff if you want to. I don't really like getting anything like this because I don't use stuff like this. So, but it's a bag charm. Now let's move on to number 6. Number 6 is a little mini Glam and All Volume Mini Mascara. That's what it looks like. Let's see what the wand looks like. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like that because like the little silicone wand, and I tend to like those. Typically what I'll do with minis like this that has that small of a wand, I like to use on my lower lashes. So definitely going to be enjoying that. Hopefully I like the formula. Okay, let's move on to number 7. Okay. Okay, number 7 looks like it's a little ornament. Okay, it's a lip mask in C01 Star Glaze. Okay, so lip mask in here. See how to open it. Oh, oops, I took a chunk out of it by accident. Okay, so be careful if you go to open it like I did, because I accidentally took a little chunk. But this is what the lip mask looks like. And it has a little mirror on the other side. Cute! See if I can get it back together. Okay, alright. I think I opened it wrong. Yeah, I did. Okay, so it's got a hinge on it. So it has a hinge on it. I just pulled the whole thing off, but it actually has a little hinge. So if you end up getting this, don't do what I did. But it's nice. I think it's different. Be a cute little gift. Alright, we're on number 8. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. So, a previous, I think it was last year's, last year's advent calendar, I got fingernail polishes from Catrice, and I really like them. Unfortunately, I wish that they were colors I could get outside of the box, because I really liked the purple, but I don't believe they sell them. But I got another one. These are bigger this year too, because the other ones are a little smaller. This looks to be like a pinky shade. So this is Winter Blossom. Okay, nice. Definitely happy about that, because I love the glittery shades. They're my favorite. Okay, so we're going to move on to number 9. It's hiding in here. Okay, here we go. It's number 9. Okay, so we have a powder puff, and I'll show you here in a minute. We have it in pink. I actually really love the Catrice powder puffs. I use them on a daily. So I have this one, and then I have their mini. It comes as a set. I love these. They're the perfect thinness for me. And the mini was perfect for like under the eyes. But this one's a little bit thicker than the black one. But I'm happy to have this. Nice. Okay, let's move on to number 10. Okay, it's number 10. Number 10 is a lip liner in Snowy Rose. So it looks to be like a pinky nude shade. I like their lip liners. They're not bad. I don't care for their retractable eyeliners though. I have decluttered those from my collection because I just didn't like, because I like a good pencil for my waterline, and those just don't work for that. Okay, so let's move on to number 11. I'm running out of room here. Okay, number 11. We got a Juicy Lip Balm in Champagne Fizz. Oh, so this is a plumping lipstick. I was excited for it till it said plumping, but I get it because this is going to be a dupe for those Tarte Maracuja because it's got a clicker on the end. And then see, it looks like this. I'll have to look them up because you guys know I'm a wimp when it comes to plumping stuff. So this doesn't smell spicy or anything, but I'll have to see if someone else got it and then uses it in a video to find out whether it's going to be painful for plumping or not. Okay, let's move on to 12. Ooh, another fingernail polish. Number 12 is Golden Bell. It looks to be like a white, well, it's kind of like a taupey silver glitter. Very pretty. Excited for that. I love the fingernail polishes, and they last a decent amount of time on the nails too. Now let's go to 13. Okay, 13. We have an eye pencil in the shade Golden Eve. So these were what I was talking about, is these eye pencils. They don't really last in the waterline. This looks to be like a goldy shade. Very, very neutral leaning, which I get is on the safe side for the holidays. I don't know. Maybe I can use it like underneath my, on my lower lash line, like inner corner, maybe brow bone. Maybe I could use it for stuff like that, but it just doesn't work for me in the waterline. They just don't stick. Okay, that was 13. Yeah. Let's go for 14. Okay, so here's 14. I do like that they did something different and not just a straight up cardboard box. I think it's nice to have something a little different. Okay, very on trend. This is a little keychain lip peptide lip tint. So these are gonna go along with like the Road Beauty lippies. So if you've got some preteen teenagers who are into like following the trends, they're like this advent calendar, because I'm definitely seeing they put some thought into what was trending. Does this have a shade name? Yeah, this is 01 Merry Night Shine. I'll give it a try. I have not tried any of the peptide lip tints from any of the brands, so definitely give it a try. Okay. Alright, let's do number 15. Okay. We have another lip liner. This is in the shade Winterberry. It's going to be, looks like a muted red shade. Okay, nice. I do like the thin retractable lip liners. Oops. The cardboard thing went flying. Okay, let's move on to 16. Okay, 16, we have another big compact in here. Okay, we have a highlighter this time. We have Holly Jolly Shine. These are very like cheap plastic, but I like the like satiny feel to it. This is the highlighter. Okay, another baked formula. Baked formulas tend to not be my favorite when it comes to highlighters anymore. But we'll see. We'll definitely give it a try. Okay, what number was that? 16? Okay, we're on 17. Okay, here's 17. Okay, so we have a little kabuki brush. I have one like this from Wet n Wild that I like to use. Let's see if I can find it. I like to use it to apply my NYX High Shine powder, or like a finishing powder. They're really nice for that. So I use this one a lot. Ooh, that one's very soft too, so yeah, nice. I like the fact that this one has the black bristles on the end because the white bristles tend to stain. But nice. I do wish that they would put like longer handle ones in though, because these are a little hard to store with the rest of my brushes because they are so short, but they are nice for application. All right, let's move on to 18. Okay, 18. I got a feeling this is another eyeliner. I would hope it would be a lip liner, but opening Catrice advent calendars has showed me in the past you usually get 2 eyeliners and 2 lip liners. Yeah. So this is an eye pencil in the shade Ruby Noel. It looks like a dark red. Okay. I mean, technically I could probably use these as lip liners if I wanted, because I guarantee they're the same formula. Okay. Let's move on to 19. Here is 19. Okay, so we have another brush. This is an eyeshadow brush. Very soft, nice pink handle. These are more of like a travel size handle, which I don't mind. I do throw these like advent calendar brushes into my travel bag or like my mini vanity and use them there. Okay. And I've gotten eye brushes, face brushes, brows, all kinds of different ones from advent calendars. Okay, so we're on number 20. Okay, it's number 20. I dropped one on the floor. Okay, so we have a blush stick in the shade Candy Cane. Okay. Weird name for this one because I figured it would be like a reddy blush, but it looks more like a brown, like a rosy brown maybe. Again, very, very neutral shades in here. But I appreciate the different items. Okay, let's go with 21. Is it's a liquid eyeshadow in the shade Golden Treasure. I don't like these liquid eyeshadows. They tend to dry out rather quickly and they crease like crazy on me. I'll give this one a try just like all the other ones I did, but yeah, this one is probably my least favorite thing I've gotten in here. Close second would probably be the keychain, but I would prefer the keychain over this. That's how much I don't like the liquid eyeshadow formula. All right, let's move on to 22. I think we might have another lip plumper in here. Okay, this is Catrice Juicy Lip Balm in Burgundy Bliss. So yeah, it's a plumping lipstick. Again, I'll have to look these up to see if they're gonna be painful. If they're gonna be painful, I don't want to use them, and I'd rather pass them along. All right, let's move on to 23. We have another fingernail polish. If you can't tell, fingernail polish is probably my favorite thing that I get from their advent calendars. Ooh, and this is a beautiful shade. Okay, so this is the shade Holly Night. The beautiful, like, red tone. So pretty. It has, like, red glitter sparkles throughout it, too. Nice. Alright, so we are down to the last item. Number 24. Feels kind of heavy. Okay. We have a jelly eyeshadow topper in the shade Twinkling Crystal. So this is the component. Kind of bougie looking. It doesn't feel bougie, but it does look bougie. And it has a seal on it. I'm not going to remove the seal because I don't know if I'm going to use this. It looks kind of like a silver shade in there. It's very pretty. You know, one thing I'm a little sad about, though, is there's no eyeshadow palette, but I understand why, because right now eyeshadow is not in. It's just not trendy. So it doesn't surprise me not to see an eyeshadow palette in the advent calendar, and you got single shadows, which is more popular. These like glittery, sparkly glitter shadows. So let's go back, let me gather everything up, and then we'll go back over everything that I got. And if I didn't remember to do it at the beginning, I'll pop it up on the screen here, how much this advent calendar cost. If I can try to find the worth, I will, like the value. Sometimes you can't find this stuff to buy on the website. They're only exclusive to the advent calendar. But I'll definitely put up how much I paid for this advent calendar. So let me gather everything, and then I'll be back and we'll go back over everything. Alright, I'm back, and let's go over everything that came in the Catrice advent calendar for 2025. Of course, you have the nice bag, which is so roomy. Lots of room in there for your makeup. Okay, so we got the lip balm, the plumping lip balm. We got the plumping lip stick in Burgundy Bliss. The lip balm was Champagne Fizz. We got the lip gloss stick in Marry Me. We got the glitter eyeshadow in the shade Golden Treasure. We got the peptide lip tint in Merry Night Shine on a little keychain. We got an eyeliner in the shade Golden Eye. Got another eyeliner in the shade Ruby Noel. We got two of their lip liners in the shade Winterberry and Snowy Rose. We got a lip mask that's a little ornament type thing cute packaging. I just did it again. I keep trying to open it the wrong way. It does come apart very easily though, in my defense. It comes with a nice little mirror and everything. Okay. We got a highlighter stick. Oh, the name of the lip mask, what was it? Stargaze. Okay, so we got a highlighter stick and a blush stick, and the blush stick is Candy Cane, and the glow stick is Glow Ho Ho. I like that name. I think it's funny. We got a little mini mascara. We got a puff. We got an eye brush. We got a little metal keychain or bag charm. We got a baked blush in Baked Apple Pink. We got a baked highlighter in Holly Jolly Shine. We got a kabuki brush. We got three different nail polishes, and I'm excited that the bottles are a little bit bigger this year. And we got 2 single eyeshadows. One is like a powder. It's a mono eyeshadow in Starlight Sparkle. And then a jelly eyeshadow in the shade Twinkling Crystal. And the shades of the nail polishes were Golden Bell, Holy Night, and Winter Blossom. Okay, so my thoughts on this advent calendar. Alright, so my thoughts on this advent calendar. I like it. I am disappointed that there is no eyeshadow palette, but I mean, as you guys can see, I'm an eyeshadow palette lover. I will always be an eyeshadow palette lover. I'm not a big single shadow person, but I get brands keeping up with trends right now, so I understand it. It's very, very lip heavy, I will say. But again, that's trends, because, you know, everything was really blush heavy there for a while. That's kind of tapering off a little bit, but not much. But yeah, the lip gloss trend and the lip tints and all that kind of stuff has been popular and still is popular. Although I'm hearing through the grapevine that maybe 2016, 2017, 2018 kind of makeup is coming back. I never stopped doing it. I love it. I think it's great. But yeah, I'm not someone who like follows the trends. I do what I enjoy. But I do get, you know, brands, their whole point is to try to sell what they know is going to be popular in the moment. So I get it. That being said, I'm not happy that I got so much lip heavy stuff, and I think that's mainly because personal preference with me is that that's not my main focus of my makeup, but I understand why they did it. But I do think that it is worth the money, because you get quite a bit of product and you get this nice bag to keep it all in, as well as, I mean, you guys can see everything in here, and there's still plenty of room in here to put whatever you want in there. So yeah, and I do like the innovation of doing something different. Instead of a cardboard box, putting the items in a little sachet and having to open it that way. I think that's a neat little idea. I think it would be cute, like as a Christmas present. You can just like be like, okay, here's one a day for 25 days for the person, and have a cute little gift without having to like rip open a box, you know? So I like it. I think it was definitely worth what I spent on it. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Stay tuned. I will have another advent calendar. There may be only 2 this year, because I'm not spending as much money this year, because I need to allocate funds towards our house, because we have some repairs and stuff that we need to do, and so, you know, that takes precedence over makeup and things like that, which I know you guys totally understand that. So we'll see. I might get one more. I usually try to do 3. If I do, I'll probably try to go to a store and find like a cheap one maybe, but I'll definitely have 2. That's including this one though. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Stay tuned. I have some more Christmas palettes to do some looks with. I tend to just do shorts with them now because long form videos just do not get the views, guys. I'm sorry, they just don't. I try to throw them in here or there for those of you who still come and enjoy listening to long form, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate you guys who watch the shorts too. But yeah, long form is a little harder to do, takes longer to film, takes longer to edit, all that kind of stuff. For only a couple views, it's not really worth it a lot of times. But okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. I will have at least another advent calendar coming, and some more looks with some Christmas palettes I have in my collection that I just got this year. And I hope you guys are enjoying this, and please like and subscribe down below. It really helps me out, and I would appreciate it. Until next time, guys. Bye.